Welcome, Mr. Jain. Thank you so much for being with us today on this episode of What Do Kids Have to Say? My name is Shruthi, and I'm really excited to have you talking with us today. It's just what motivates you every day.
Well, again, in life, whatever you do, it doesn't matter what you do. If you don't jump out of the bed every morning, you're working on something that you don't really care about. So find something that you're so excited about that you don't hit the snooze button when you wake up in the morning. You jump out of the bed with joy, wanting to solve the problem. And a lot of people will tell you that it's all about passion. And in my world, I saw the passion is for hobbies. True entrepreneurs, people who are actually going to make a difference in the world, have obsession. They are obsessed about solving the problem. They are obsessed about believing it can be done. And in some sense, they're not limited by what other people call the limiting factors or even the sky. And I still remember when I was your age, my mom will always look to me and say, Naveen, you're so bright, you can do anything you want, sky is the limit. But guess what, she put the limit out there and saying there is a sky and there is a limit that you can achieve, without realizing that sky doesn't exist. Sky is nothing but a figment of our imagination. When you go from here to the moon, you don't say, hey, mom, I just passed the sky. The sky just doesn't exist, right? Now, imagine how many of these skies we put in our lives. Every time when we don't go there, you say, oh, because I'm a woman, that is my sky. Or because I'm young, that is my sky. Or because I don't speak like them, that's my sky. Because I don't think like them, that's my sky. It doesn't matter, because only thing that matters is what you believe in. Your belief system and your imagination is the only boundary that you have to what you can achieve in life. And I think what really happens is we stop dreaming, we stop imagining, because when we imagine, guess what happens? It makes people very uncomfortable because they can't think like that. They can't visualize your world. And you know what they call you? They call you a dreamer if they are really nice to you. Otherwise, they call you a crazy person. What are you thinking? You're too young. You're, you don't understand. You're too naive. It cannot be done. And you know what I found is, anytime you tell someone it can't be done, all that really means is you can't do it. Doesn't mean someone else can't do it. You're really reflecting who you are, and your limitations are what you tell someone what they can't do is a reflection of what you can't do, right? So I think that, day before any breakthrough, it's a crazy idea, and the day after the breakthrough, it's an obvious idea. Everyone says, of course it was going to work. I knew all along
Mhm.
people want electric cars. Until Elon Musk, when he said he's going to start an electric car company, people thought it's a crazy idea. There has not been a car companies created in the United States in the last 50 years, let alone an electric car company. And now people look back and say, of course it was an obvious idea. Of course it was going to work. Of course it makes sense, right? And the
Mhm.
point, that's the point, is every breakthrough, the day before the breakthrough, everyone thinks is crazy. The day after the breakthrough, it's just an obvious.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think self limitation, self rejection is one of the worst things you could impose on yourself. I think so many things that I've done or have in my life right now, I don't think I would have been there if I just didn't take a chance, just send that email out or just talk to that person. So I'm really glad that you agree with that as well.
What about you? What do you live by, or what is something that you have that you would like to pass on?
I think it's something that a lot of really influential people in my life have taught me, and it's that there are going to be a lot of people along the way who don't believe in you or your ideas, but you're not someone else's opinion of who you are. And if you have the opportunity to change something for the better, do it. And if you don't, then create that opportunity. It's something I live my life by, and I would really like that to resonate with some people, because I really do think, like Mr. Jane mentioned several times, we are the future, and we do have the capability to create change as long as we have the confidence and believe in ourselves.